Good morning once again, and it's exactly 8:55 in the morning, and we are here at the showroom, and this is the Mazda Demio that we've been telling you about, the one that we are supposed to deliver in Nairobi, and we're picking it today. And today's showroom is called Interdunia Mombasa Limited. So we scouted this particular car for our client in Nairobi, and they paid on cash, and we're picking it today, and we're going to be delivering this beauty over here to our client in Nairobi. Now this is a 1300cc Mazda Demio 2018 that comes fully loaded. I'll be doing a review. You can check on our YouTube video. And so this is just it, and just hang in there. So this video is just going to show you the buying experience, all the steps that we are going to take when you're buying a car for you in Mombasa. So definitely our client paid yesterday, and so today is just picking up the car, but I'll be showing you everything from doing the service to the car wash, and then also the full delivery video that will come on YouTube later on. So this is just the front of the car, as you can see over here. So let me zoom it for you. So there you have it. So next up is we get the plates, and then we proceed for service, and then car wash, and then we go do our review. So apparently the plates are not yet ready, so I've been told to come back at 2. So I have to go run my errands, and then I come back at 2. Quite a disappointment, eh? So it's exactly 9:45. So I'll be here at 2 to check on the plates. So it's now 12:33. I've decided to come back and check if the plates are here, but I'll have to wait. So I've decided to come back early enough so that I wait till 2, because if I give them until 2, I might end up leaving here on Monday. So ama jamaa lazima weke pressure. So I've just come early. It's 12:34. So I've just come early as I wait for the plates, and then nitoke hapa, because you see it's really hot in Mombasa. So some of the challenges that you get on when you're buying a car, delays can happen like that. After delays, so I'll just wait over here at the showroom, and then tuone kama itafika. So it's exactly 13:02 hours, 2 minutes past 1, and I've got the number plate. So next stop, I'm going to fuel, just a little fuel, and then I proceed for service. But so far so good. I managed to get the number plate over here. So this is it, KDU 20704U. Exactly, yeah. So next stop is service at least out of here, Mombasa. So the guy doing the riveting is over here. His name is Mogaka. So sawa, endelea tu. So of course we need to do the chrome plating on the plates over there, and then we attach them to the car. So he's going to be drilling. Just a moment. So once he's done over there, he's going to fix them on the car. So he's just drilling over there. So that's it. So let's wait for the end product to see. Okay, so we are now ready to go for service. The plates have been fixed. Now definitely we're going for service. It had a fuel issue. There was not enough fuel, but now to make a fuel here, now we need to go to service now, because time is also moving fast. So service is bound to take around 1 hour even. So they have their badge over there, but here definitely nitatoa nieke yangu. So off we go. So let me hop in, and then I go fuel, and then tuende tukafanya service sasa. Naweza enda? Okay. So let me go, and then fuel now. So at Shell I'm going to fuel 1,000 bob. I'm just going to fuel 1,000 bob so that I can be able to go to the service place at least out here, because the car was empty. Unaona gari imekuja kama iko empty kabisa, so I have to fuel 1k, and then neke mpesa ya. So let me fuel, and then we proceed for service now. But gari ni safi kabisa. I'll be showing you in a few. So we are at least out here, and right now we're doing the service of the car. So they're done installing the side mirror cable. So next thing now is the engine oil. Of course, there's the trough. we want to change the oil, and then of course we start doing identity. So these are the filters. Mona simu, yeah? Bas. Please. So he's checking the brake pads to see if they're okay. If they're okay, we won't replace them, but if they're worn out, we are going to replace the brake pads. So they have to check the brake pads first. So lifting the car, so let's check if the brake pads are okay. Cairo has gone down. He's changing the oil. So let's see how it goes. Meanwhile, Mogaka is doing the side mirror cable over there. Let's see. Is it good? Itapush kidogo eh? Unaona? So they're saying the brake pads are worn out, eh? Okay. Yes, ina kilomita kama ngapi hivi? Hata maliza kwa oil yenyewe. Oil. Imeisha? Okay. Hebu nionyeshe ulimi yake. Mpya nione. So we are comparing, yeah. Liz jali nafanya nini yangu ya YouTube, eh? Hizi ni ya Simco. Useke ya Simco. Hii siko sawa? Hiyo iko sawa hiyo. Metaphors ni sawa. Simco ba. So let me see. We have to flash. Hii ni chafu bana. We have to flash kabisa. Acha nimtumia aone. Sawa. So that oil is really dirty. We have to flush. So let me call the client. So we have to flush out that oil, simply because you see the oil was too dirty, man, too dirty. So we have to flush the engine first before we pour in new oil. As you can see, the oil that was there is really dirty. So this one imepita hata service yake. So we have to flush first. No. So that's it. Naona, that's our badge now. So we're all set to go. So badge has been fitted. Now next stop, let me finish the engine now. So we're just done changing the oil. So hii ndio tumeweka 5W40 full synthetic. How many kilometers does this one go? I think 10,000, and this is for 10,000 kilometers, the 5W40, because that engine was too dirty. So tushabadilisha. That's it. So next step is now changing the brake pads. So we're installing this Simco. Hizi hapa, hizi ndio tunaweka Simco brake pads. Yes, exactly. So Cairo is just removing the old ones and then now installing the new ones. So Simco brake pads, let me show you. See? That's how a new brake pad looks like. See? And of course, all service tunafanya hapa Liz Auto Care Mombasa. If you have your car, you come here for service. At Liz Auto Care. So we are changing the other brake pad also. So Cairo is changing the other brake pad. So that is the coolant. You have to fill the brim, yeah? Sawa? So next thing you're doing now is identity. That is identity. Of course, you must engrave the car number on all the panels on the vehicle to discourage theft and to identify the vehicle. So the guy is using that coffee over there and of course blasting the sand. So that's it. So we are done doing the service at Liz Auto Care. So it's time to leave. Now I'm headed for car wash, and then after that I think I'll call it a day, and then just later on we are going to fuel and then I'll park the car. But for now the car is all done, everything is set. Fuel, the 1000 bob that I'd put has given me 3 bars over there. Well, this car we got it at 67,000 kilometers, and of course it's now all good to go. So next stop is the car wash, and then we see how it goes. Okay, so I'm heading out to fuel now, and I currently have 2 bars. I have 2 bars of fuel. I think that's just a reserve tank. So I'd fueled 1K, but I'm seeing it's just empty because this car came empty from the CFS. So let's go fuel, and then you see how much it will cost full tank. But I've done an estimation. It's supposed to be around 8,008 shillings, considering that that fuel is now costing around how much? Around 183 per liter in Mombasa, 182 to 183. So I'm going to Total, and then let me fuel, and then we see the fuel numbers. So we are at Total Lumumba Road, Mombasa branch, and right over here we are checking the pressure tire. We are putting 35. So we check the pressure, and then after this we proceed to fuel full tank over there. So I'll just give a call to the owner so that he can pay directly to the pay bill of this particular showroom. Not showroom, but this particular petrol station. Yeah, so it's Total Lumumba. There you can see exactly. Yeah. So normally when you're fueling your car, especially for long distances, it's normally good to do it when at a busy petrol station, simply because of stale fuel. So if you do it at a fuel station whereby there's no much traffic for fueling cars, then chances are you may fuel with bad fuel that has overstayed in the tanks. So if you go to a busy station, then it's quite good, and it's quite preferred, simply because fuel moves fast, and chances of fueling dirty fuel is slim. So that's it. So we are fueling right now. So let me go the meter. Elfu sita? Really?
6,870.
Oh, it should be more than that, eh? Because I'm seeing 6,000 ishaingia full tank. And I thought in 8K. But what that one, because kuna reserve tank pia. The reserve tank, let's see. It should be around 8,008 hapo. Because the tank is around 62 liters, if I'm not wrong. Yes, sir. So
7,000.
Oh, just a moment, acha. Lazima ije kabisa. That's 39.79. So tayari the car itself ishajaa, yeah? Ishajaa tayari. But still count inaendelea. So I think ni reserve. Moja ilikuwa empty kabisa. There. Mbona pita?
There you go. So 8,441, yeah? Okay, so
it's now full tank, yeah? Okay. So we just fuel full tank, and it cost around 8,441 to fuel this car on full tank. So I'm seeing we have around 703 kilometers worth of fuel, and so that is full tank. So that one should get us to Nairobi. So I've set my trip to 0 over there, to 0, awaiting tomorrow's journey. So we are off to park the car, and then we leave tomorrow at exactly 2 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. So see you then. So it's exactly 1:29 at 1:29 a.m. In the middle of the night, and we're about to leave for Nairobi. Now I'm going to set my trip here to 0. Of course, let me just see. I want to set everything to 0 so that we monitor our trip. And so today I'm delivering this 2018 1300cc Mazda Demio Petrol. Now on paper, the fuel consumption on this car is around 19 to 20 kilometers per liter. The diesel one gives you around 23 kilometers per liter, and with DPF delete it can give you around 26 to 28 kilometers per liter. But for this particular one today, we are doing this on 1300cc. So I'll be monitoring the driving dynamics of this particular car, and also I'll be monitoring the fuel efficiency of this car on highway driving from Mombasa to Nairobi. Now I've left at 1:30. I'm still waiting for my cameraman, for my co-driver. So it's 1:30 a.m. in the morning. I've left early enough because I plan on coming back with the 3 p.m. SGR. So it's going to be around 10 hours drive, 9 hours drive, because this is a 1300cc, and of course you can't trace it as we've been doing with other cars. So the earlier you start, the better it is for you. So tag along, and let's see how it goes. So for now, I just want to do some settings on the fuel economy meter over there to reset it back to default, and then we'll monitor it. So my cameraman is over here, so we are ready to go. So he's just getting in here. Okay, so we are good to go. So let me go to the fuel economy monitor over here, and then let me check. So average speed since reset 0.00. So we are good to go, yeah. So we'll be monitoring this fuel economy from here. So the next thing I need to do is also set the clock, and then you see. Okay, so we are good to go. It's back to default. So let's see how it goes. Yeah. Okay, so it's exactly 1:34 a.m. in the morning, yeah, and so I'm leaving Mombasa now. So let's see how it goes, and then tuone venye kutaenda. So let's see. So we're currently at the underpass leading to the SGR, and the last time on my Subaru video I told guys not to stop over here, but now the reasons why you're not supposed to stop over here, number one is the speeds over here are crazy. Guys normally do up to 150 over here, so it's a high speed zone. And then also another reason why you're not supposed to stop over here is because of security issues. It's not safe to stop under this underpass over here, because of course it's not safe, you know what I mean, yeah. So far we've done 10.1 kilometers from our point of start, and so at 10.1 kilometers I'll be showing that in a few. Of course that is our lane assist, just testing all these features. They're working quite well. So 10.1 kilometers, 10.5 kilometers. So these two trucks, now when you're overtaking trucks, you have to flash for them like I've done. don't hold, just flash, and then they're definitely going to see you. Yeah. So we expect by around 11 to be in Nairobi, because we have to catch the 3 p.m. train back to Mombasa. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So that's it. So far this car rides, it rides really quite smooth. We got this car at a mileage of around, it was at 65,000 kilometers, and that is quite okay for a petrol car. And so far the handling on the car is quite good. The cabin noise, of course, is limited, and it's quite steady. Yeah. So if you're looking for a car to do maybe city driving while monitoring your fuel economy, then the Mazda Demio 1300cc is your go-to car. Now from 2019, Mazda are in the 5th generation of the Demio, and they call it the Mazda 2. So this particular is the 2018, and so this is the 4th generation. And of course the Mazda 2 comes with a few improvements, like the SkyActiv G engine, and of course the diesel variant also comes with the SkyActiv D engine. Now the SkyActiv G engine, the gasoline engine, is available in 1500cc, and it's available in 2-wheel drive and also 4-wheel drive. And of course the diesel one is also available in 1500cc. Diesel, it's available in 2-wheel drive and also 4-wheel drive. So those are quite options that you can get with this particular class of cars. Now the price range for this 2018, we got it for this 2018 petrol one. We got it for 1.5 million Kenyan shillings. Yeah? So I'm telling you, car prices are really crazy, and it's like taxes have been infected. The KRA taxes in effect seem to be those ones that were proposed by government. Because this car we got at 1.5 million Kenyan shillings, non-negotiable. We started at 1.5 and it settled at 1.5. So the likes of the Mazda 2 are going for around 1.6 million to 1.650 over there. The diesel variants are going for, say, around 1.55 over there. So also it depends on the trim level that you get. There are the XDL trims, and then there are the basic trims. So but when you're buying a diesel car, it's good you go for something that is of course XDL, something that comes with almost all features, like cruise control, lane assist, and all that, heads-up display, leather seats, and all that. Yeah. So that's it. So it's exactly 2:07 in the morning. Yeah. And if you notice, this is the best time to leave Mombasa. I always insist on my videos that this is the best time to leave, simply because there's no traffic jam. There are most trucks that have left Mombasa did so yesterday evening. Yeah. So this is the best time to leave Mombasa. So in front of me we have 2 cars with the green KD plates going to Nairobi. Now on a normal busy day at around when you're almost Mariakani, there's normally a long jam on this particular road over here. But as you can see, traffic is flowing quite fine because most trucks have left. So we'll be meeting those trucks around say around 11 over there in the main highway over there. But for now, as you can see, the road is quite okay, and we are doing quite okay. So far we have done 29.5 kilometers from Mombasa. So at Voi, we'll be checking, we'll monitoring our fuel economy for just 5 minutes as we stop and use the lose, and then for 5 minutes only, and then we proceed to Mtito Andei. So let's see how the Mazda Demio 1300cc petrol performs. So at exactly 2:13 a.m. in the morning, we are at Mariakani, and we left Mombasa at 1:34 a.m. So that's around it's around more than 30 minutes. 30 minutes, around 40 minutes or so. We are at Mariakani. So that's it. So still doing quite fine. So far we have done 36.3 kilometers. There you can see. That's it. So we are doing quite fine. just passed Mariakani, and the roads are still under construction. I'm seeing there's a new development here. The last time I passed here, the road was not under construction, so it's like they've cleared the road again, and they're trying to like make way for the upcoming highway. So there's a lot of construction works going on, so you need to go slowly, especially if you're driving a car with low ground clearance. But today I'm lucky. I've been following some two guys, one in a Lexus and one in a Subaru. So wako kule mbele, so they're also delivering cars, because I'm seeing those cars have green KD plates on them. So, but so far we are doing so good. So far we have done 43.2 kilometers, and today I feel like we are a bit faster than the other days. So let's see. Oh, na barabara ni it's just pure maram. So there's a diversion. The diversion ends over here. Then you see. So that's it. So hitting the main highway again. And now we go now. That's it. That trend is it. Oh, so it's okay, so. We've done 109 kilometers, and so far our fuel is still reading full tank. Interesting enough, so it's still reading full tank. Remember yesterday when we guys were fueling, we had filled to the brim. So interesting enough, 109 kilometers later, the car is still reading full tank over there. So as regards the fuel economy numbers, I've decided that I'll stop at Voi for 5 minutes, and then we check out the fuel economy so far from Mombasa to Voi, and then we proceed to Mtito Andei. So we left at around 113, I think 130. So let's see. So we expect by around 12 or 11 we'll be in Nairobi. Exactly. So ina shida. So that's it. So it's been a smooth drive. Today we don't have music. Our Bluetooth is misbehaving, so we're just going slowly too. And the funny thing, without music, it's so calming and better. You feel like your brain is much more relaxed. No, so it's like music sometimes distracts you. No. So today we are hatuna music kabisa, so tunatu pole. So see you at Voi. So I can see Voi town on the horizon over there, and what is the time currently? The time is now 4:03, as you can see. It's 4:03 a.m. in the morning, and that over there is Voi town. And so far we've done 150. So we've just clocked 150 kilometers. And interestingly enough, guys, our fuel is still at full tank. Still at full tank, guys. Still at full tank. And the fuel economy on this particular car is just amazing. Though I was seeing some crazy figure over there. I'll show you when we make a stop. But we are almost entering Voi. At the moment I see 150 kilometers. I know we are entering Voi town. But so far we're still at full tank. And we left Mombasa at around 1:13. And normally it takes 3 hours on normal driving from Mombasa to Voi. So just cruising in as we're approaching Kasarani, Voi. There's a place called Kasarani. I've always talked about this like twice now in my previous videos. So that's it. So you should watch my other videos, the one where I was delivering the Volvo XC60, and another one where I was delivering the Subaru Evoque. So I've given guys a brief history about Voi town and what it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's it. So the next stopover I'm going to make is at Shell Voi. We need to use the loo kidogo. My cameraman is just asleep. Umelala wewe. Uchonjo gani wewe? Umelala kwenda huko. Umelala kitu gani? Aya, sasa our next stop is Voi Shell. Aya. So that over there is Voi town. Okay, ujamaa nataka kupita, acha apite kama una mbio. Nenda basi kama una mbio. So that is Voi town. On the horizon over there you can see the lights. Yeah, guys are starting to wake up. Yeah, so pole pole tu. There's a guy who wants to overtake, acha ende. Acha ende na mbio. That's it. So you see it. So give Voi town, you should give it another 10 years. This place is going to be a city. So if you're planning on buying or building, then these are the kind of places you need to think of, because this is a cosmopolitan place, you see, and it's in Taita Taveta County, Sindio? It's in Taita Taveta, yeah. So this is soon it's even bound to be the headquarters of Taita Taveta, because it's right on the highway. So this is a major trade route, and I'm sure with time, yeah, the county government is bound to move the headquarters over here. So currently it's in Undanyi or Mwatate. No, in any county headquarters, Taita Taveta. Mwatate, yeah? Okay, sasa. But the offices zilikuwa moved to Taita Taveta, ama? Yeah, so you see that one? That is Voi town over there, yeah? Una vile ni kubwa, guys, eh? So another amazing thing about Voi, as I've always said, is that it borders Tsavo East on that side, and then Tsavo West to my left side over there. So us guys in Mombasa, we normally get our water from Tsavo West, the Mzima Springs. So you need to check it out. There's an amazing program on NTV. It's normally called Twende. It's hosted by some guy called Elsafan Jora. So you should go get that episode whereby the guy went to Mzima Springs. So the water over there is really fresh. So Voi has a lot of history, as in regards Kenyan history also. It was named after some guy called Chief Kivoi. So right there is the SGR. That is the Voi SGR station. That is Voi SGR over there. You can see it. Quite silent at night. So we'll be coming back with the 3 p.m. train, and of course we're going to stop over there, the express train. So that is Voi, exactly. So next stop acha tuingie hapa Shell and then tuone. Haya, tumeingia Voi town sasa. I want to stop at Shell kidogo and use the loose over there, and then you see, just for 5 minutes or so, and then we proceed to Mtito Andei. Mkojo umenikaza kutoka Mombasa Tomaso bana. Acha tuingie hapa Shell kidogo. So this is Shell. So there are no buses yet from up country. Acha tuingie Shell hapa kidogo tuone. So time right now is 4:16, as you can see. So let me check my fuel monitor. We checked how is the fuel economy monitor. So let's see. So this thing is telling us 16.9 kilometers per liter. Average since 16.9 kilometers per liter. Okay, not bad. And we're still at full tank, guys. Full tank, we've done 157.9 kilometers. Still at full tank. Our fuel economy so far is 16.9 kilometers per liter. I've been driving slow, yes, but I'm impressed. And the AC has been on. We're 16.9 kilometers per liter. Still at full tank. Imagine from Mombasa to Voi. Hey, boss. Nice, eh? So this car is really economical. So let me just pop out and then we show you the car. So at 4:23 you can see buses from up country arriving at Voi, yeah? So you can see that Messina bus there. So let's see. So ndo tunatoka sasa. So we're leaving Voi at we just stopped for a few minutes, 5 minutes. So 4:23 tunatoka Voi. So So next stop ni Mtito Andei. So this is going to be the wildest stretch. Let me just put on my sweater sasa. So we are back on the highway. Just left Voi town at 4:23 in the morning. So far we've done 158.3 kilometers. So that's it. So I'm seeing the road has been tarmac this time, yeah? So it's like these videos we do, these guys normally watch, the road is quite okay. It's quite okay. Traffic is flowing smoothly. Yeah, iko sawa kabisa. And then the drive has been really smooth. One thing I like about the Mazda Demio 1300cc is that the handling on this car is really smooth, guys. And then the cabin noises is just reduced kabisa. The handling is amazing, nakwambia. Iko tamu sana, nakwambia. Even my co-driver over here amekubaliana nayo. It's one of the most amazing cars that we've ever delivered. Unaona handling yake iko tamu sana. And then you see bado tuko full tank manze, 159 kilometers later on bado tuko full tank, as you can see. Ona, so that is really amazing. Fuel economy 16 point something kilometers per liter. So but we'll see by the end of the journey in Nairobi. We'll park at Upper Hill where we're delivering the car, and then we'll see the total fuel economy. So far we've done 159 kilometers, so I'm still counting. So next stop is Mtito Andei. So see you then. So these trucks carrying coils, you don't follow them closely because of those coils can fall sometimes and then fall on your windshield, and automatically when something like that falls on you, you're dead. Sindio? Yeah. So you don't need such trucks. You don't trail them for long. Yeah, you overtake them at the slightest chance. Yeah. So I'll see you at Mtito Andei. So let's see how it goes. So the road from Voi to Mtito Andei, that stretch has been tarmacked. It's safi sana, yeah. You see, tarmacked, marked, quite nice. Zile potholes zilikuwa hamna. So we hope it stays like this for quite a long time. Unaona, exactly. So we don't know how venye kule mbele kuko, lakini hapa as you leave Voi heading to Mtito Andei, the road is quite nice, as you can see over there, yeah. Really okay. Safi sana. Yeah, that's it. Safi kabisa. Well marked, eh? The last time we passed here, I think they had not yet done the markings, but now they have done the markings. And of course, you can overtake in this area. Now, this is the most trickiest area to drive, guys, simply because of wildlife. Now, currently we are inside the Tsavo. We are inside the Tsavo, so this is the place whereby, of course, you pray that you don't get any mechanical failures on your car, and also you don't get any punctures, especially when now it's in the wilderness katikati huko. So you can be treated to some wild safari by animals over there. Yeah, so hapa ni wewe na Mungu, so you just you ensure that you just service your car, you have good tires, kila kitu in order in your car. Misfortunes happen, but we don't pray that they happen to anyone. So that is Tsavo East over there on the left, and then on the right is Tsavo East, and then on the left over there is Tsavo West. Exactly, yeah. So that's it. So if you're watching this, we hope that you can like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah, so we are bound to have many more adventures. Maybe the next car will be delivering somewhere, maybe elsewhere in Kenya. So be part of us, and keep in touch with us. Ala City Motors. That's our handle, yeah. Exactly, yeah. So it's exactly 6:13 in the morning. 6:13 in the morning, yeah. It's 6:13 in the morning, yeah. And we are at Mtito Andei town, yeah. We left Mombasa at 1:13, yeah. At 1:13 in the morning, and we are at 6:13. We are at Mtito Andei, so that means we've taken 5 hours. 5 hours from Mombasa to Mtito Andei. Not bad. Now our next stopover is Ruby Hotel, and then we are Ruby Restaurant, and then we're going to stop there for like 20 minutes, and then we proceed up to Nairobi. Now from Mtito Andei to Nairobi, that's like that's like under 4 hours of driving. Yeah. So far we have done 253 kilometers. And okay, yeah. Let me just show you something. Yeah. Let me take the phone from my cameraman. This is I don't know whether to get worried or what, because from Mombasa the fuel is still reading full tank, and we've done 253. So we are left with 449 kilometers worth of fuel left. So I don't know I don't know what's going on. So I've just decided that once I get to the river, if this thing is still full tank, then definitely I'll know there's a problem with the calibration with the meter. So but as far as I'm concerned, we have done 253 kilometers, and so far our tank is still reading full. Well, yesterday while we were fueling, we put full tank. We tuleka full tank kabisa hadi kaja the brim. So yeah, so that's it. So let's wait and see. And then tuone. So we'll be at Ruby Hotel in a few minutes, and then 20 minutes break, and then we get back on the road. So we're going to take a break at Ruby Hotel. You can just zoom the signboard for them to see. So we're going to take a short break over here, 20 minutes, and then tuendelee. So it's we have done 255 kilometers. 255 kilometers. So hapa you park the car where you can sit, and then tuone. So let me check the fuel economy. Just a moment. Let me check the fuel economy. So we have done 254.7 kilometers. And what is our fuel economy here? Let me see. Fuel economy since the last reset, 18 kilometers per liter. A slight improvement. We were doing 16.6, but now it's going to 18 kilometers per liter, simply because I've improved on my driving kidogo, but that's quite okay. Now the only thing that is giving me worries is that man, hii mafuta ishi bana. We are like from we've done 254.7 kilometers, mafuta bado iko full tank. So interesting, yeah. Anyway, let us take a break and then tukule. We'll check it out by the time tunafika at river. So 5 hours later, we are at Mtito Andei. So this is the car, still quite clean. So as you can see, this is it. So let me just show you the badge. Mambo fresh, eh? Yeah. So it's exactly 7 a.m. in the morning. You see, 7, and we are leaving Mtito Andei. those two hills over here, over there, there's one called Mbuinzao, something like that. So I think it's that one with the Safaricom boosters over there. Maybe our cameraman can zoom. Mbuinzao, that one, yeah. So these are Mbuinzao. Some means white goat. I think in Kamba, yeah. Mbuinzao, something like that. So it myth has it that a long time ago a white goat used to appear over there, and I don't know what used to happen. So maybe if you're from this area you can tell us, but that hill over there is called Mbuinzao. Now where did I learn that? Of course I learned that from that NTV show called Twende. Yeah, so it's hosted by Elsafan Jora. So I learned that hill over there is called Mbuinzao. Now if you go on top of that hill, you're bound to see like this whole area, how it looks. I think is this it cannot be Kibwezi. It's something like Kibwezi. This is Kibwezi if I'm not wrong, yeah? This is the Kibwezi area. Exactly, yeah. So Mbuinzao, that's it. So if you're a Kamba, you can confirm for us. Yeah. So we're still continuing with our journey. So far we have done 300 kilometers. And my fuel gauge is still reading full tank. I don't know if I'm either to be worried or I don't know, but we'll wait and see. It's still reading full tank, 300 kilometers, and we are left with 421 kilometers worth of fuel to go. So that is quite interesting, eh? That is really quite interesting. So estimated time of arrival ETA Nairobi is around 11 a.m. or 12 if I'm not wrong. So that's more like it. So currently we are entering Kiboko area. There's an area called Kiboko, and this place Kitambo, it used to have a lot of hippopotamuses. So that's why it's called Kiboko. So and then there's a famous hunter who has built a nice lodge over there. Inside there, so this area is called Kiboko. Exactly, it's in Kibwezi. So I'll be showing you in a few. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so we have done 306.9 kilometers, and guess what? We are left with 417 kilometers worth of fuel, and it's still reading full tank. So you can imagine, yeah, still reading full tank. Interesting, yeah. So there's that cop being given a lift over there. So on this, I've been forced to call the Potent Dynamics, of Potent Ken Muredi, Potent Dynamics, just to ask him if it's normal, and he's told me that it's quite okay for the 1300cc petrol. So that's it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know what's going on. The fuel economy on this car is just, I think it's scary, because how? I'm still on full tank and I've done 307 kilometers from Mombasa. Bala. Haya, sawa. Acha tuone basi. So I think ni sangapi saizi? We are left with like 180 kilometers to go. 803. Yeah, it's 803. So by 11 we should be in Kanairo. Yeah, exactly, by 11 over there. And then we just go hang up SGR trick moja train yetu ya saa 9. Yeah, so that's it. This is Kiboko. I think I got it wrong back there, but this is Kiboko. We have done 329 kilometers from Mombasa. So this is the Kiboko area, and the area itself is quite marshy. And as I was telling you before, this place used to have a lot of a lot of hippos, and there's a certain white man that has built some nice getaway with a swimming pool, and I think used to use the area for hunting. As you can see over there, you can see those marshes over there. So this area used to have a lot of hippos back then. Exactly. So it's in Makueni County. Yeah, it's in Makueni County. Hey guys, finally one bar imeshuka at 330 kilometers. Well, manze, the relief that I have, I thought that you fuel go jina shida, but after 330 kilometers now we have used one bar. No. So it reminds me of some story in Coast. Ukikula supu ya pweza alafu upate dem. Atakuuliza unamaliza saa ngapi? Umalizi boys. So now finally shot ya kwanza ndio imeenda. So at least I'm relieved. The car is okay, and just like potent dynamics confirmed, of course imeshuka, and I'm glad it has. So there you can see it. Now we have used one bar. Now for 330 kilometers tumetumia one bar. So from here now ni kushuka, just as he told me. So that's it. So it's what time now? It's around ngapi, Thomas? 8:30 sharp. We have done 330. We left at 1:13. So you can imagine, exactly. So we are delivering this Mazda Demio to our client in Upper Hill, and it's a referral from the client who bought the Livoque. So the power of referrals and the power of doing good work in business, you get referrals from clients, and that just happened with this Mazda Demio over here. So a brief history of the Mazda Demio. This is the 4th generation, as I was saying, from 2018. 2018 is the last make for the 4th generation, and then from 2019 now Mazda went fully to Mazda 2. So they ceased production of the Mazda Demio, and now they went international to Mazda 2. So quite efficient, guys, and the engine in this car, this is one of the best cars if you're looking for a car to do town drives, you see, to move around in the city. Then this engine it works quite perfectly. The 1300cc SkyActiv engine. From 2019 you get the SkyActiv G and the SkyActiv D engines, and so that's it. So the Mazda 2 is much bigger than the Mazda Demio. Well, it's the same car, but now the 2 is quite bigger, and it's offered in 1500cc petrol and also 1500cc diesel. And of course there's from 2020 or 2022 there's a hybrid also of the Mazda 2. So that's it. So I think by 11 we'll be in Nairobi, and then we catch the 3 p.m. train back to Mombasa. So if you also want one of these amazing units, you can give us a call on 0727 49 79 35, and we're definitely going to link you. We're going to scout a car for you and definitely bring it to you to Nairobi. Once you pay the showroom, now leave the rest to us. Now, why should you trust us? When I'm scouting cars, I normally told some clients that when I'm scouting cars, I don't scout it as if I'm the one going to use it, or as if he's the one going to use it. I scout them as if it's God who's going to use it. So you can imagine the levels of perfection that we go to when scouting cars for client, because it's a matter of trust. Now imagine somebody entrusting you to choose a car for them. They're all the way in Nairobi or up country. They're trusting you to pay to bring the car up after they pay the showroom. So it's some level of trust that should not be broken, and if it's broken, it can end bad, I'm telling you. So discipline is key in this business. So that's it. So on to it, and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and more amazing content coming. Of course, we have other cars to deliver. There's one car that has been pending, Toyota Harrier GR, and that one has been pending for like 3 months now, simply of some issues with the showroom, but we'll sort it out, and definitely we are going to bring you aboard, and we see the amazing review of the Toyota Harrier GR Sport. So that's it. It shall be a coronation when we launch. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I just go where the train blows, sending love to my friends and foes, and that's So I just wanted to teach you guys something important. If you're new to driving, something important about driving on Mombasa Road. Now, anytime you see a truck overtaking another truck, don't follow that particular truck. And you only overtake when the road ahead is clear. Now, it sounds silly. It kind of sounds too kurutu, but trust me, it helps a lot on this particular road over here. And I'm waiting for a good example to showcase to you that example. And don't, please, s'il vous plaît, don't follow a truck that is overtaking another vehicle, simply because they have calculated their overtaking distance and their recovery distance. So once they recover back to the road, to the left side, then you are left exposed. And that is how sometimes you find some cars end up in the, on the right side of the ditch, or a head-on collision with the oncoming vehicle. So you only overtake once you're certain that the road ahead is clear. So it sounds silly, but kindly adhere to that. So that's it. So a perfect example is that mid bus. See, it just overtook this lorry over here, and it's following the other lorry in front. So you see, it's just you can see there. You see, another lorry was coming. So you never do that. You never do that. You see, you never do that. Never overtake a vehicle that is overtaking another vehicle. That's the rule of the road. No, it sounds cowardish, but you will live longer to see your grandchildren. Exactly. So that guy just overtook. I'm checking there. You see, but I can go because I've seen that the Tamid bus was overtaking over there, and there's no oncoming vehicle. So you see, so with this I can comfortably go. So this is how you drive. So your eyes need to be on the road. Yeah, see, that is safe driving, but don't follow. Especially at night. At night is the worst. At night it's worse because lights can deceive you. So I can't follow that guy. Because I can't kabisa. I can't follow him. Because if you follow, I'll be left exposed to that. You see that one? You see? Now imagine ningemfuata. You see? Mitini. Unamkasayun. So that's it. So this road requires patience, and in some areas police are really strict when checking lane discipline, especially if you the man-eaters area, and then like 380 to 400 kilometers from Mombasa, there are cops checking lane discipline. So of course signs like this need to be respected. When you see that, you need to respect that also. So don't overtake over here. So here we just trail because it's a continuous line, but you see that truck is overtaking. So haina haraka. So on to some amazing scenes over there. That's the SGR line, and right over there you can see the old lunatic railway. The bridge, I think it's been washed away. Yeah, but it's still there. So it's a scenic drive that I encourage guys to take once in a while and enjoy it. Yeah, so hapa unaenda tu pole pole, jifanye mjinga hapa, because ukitoka tu I'm sure cops are waiting for you. So hapa hakuna mbio, hapa ni pole pole tu. It normally happens around 380 to 400 kilometers from Mombasa. I've marked those spots. There are cops just watching you on lane discipline. Yeah. Well, trucks are allowed they drive how they want, because those are big cars, and then they have timelines to observe. But small cars like us, tatoa chai thermostat. So that's it. So just steady, no overtaking on this line until tumalize. And that's why I normally take 10 hours driving, because of lane discipline. Yeah. So at exactly 9 o'clock, we are doing Emali town. 9 o'clock to go Emali. So that's a distance of, we have like 120 kilometers to go. So that's like 2 more hours, if I'm not wrong, 1 hour, something like that. So 9 knots, it's you see 9:05 there. 9:05, 9:02. We are at Emali, and so far we have used only 1 bar of fuel. We have 402 kilometers of fuel left, and we have covered 360.8 kilometers. So that shows you that this particular car, the 1300cc Demio, is quite fuel efficient. You don't need a hybrid car, or you don't need the e-power when you have this. So this is quite this is one of the most best fuel efficient cars to have in Kenya right now. So I hope I sell a Mazda 2 soon, so that we get to know the fuel economy numbers on the Mazda 2. But for now, we are at Emali at exactly 9. We left Mombasa 1:13 a.m. in the morning. It's 9:05 in the morning, and we're still going on strong. So that's it. So in the Mazda Demio, this interface over here doesn't support Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Now there's some that come with that, but few. So in the Mazda Demio, this interface here does not support Android Auto or that software for iPhone. So what you do, you can get guys who can upgrade that software for you. And there's a guy, I got in touch with him the other time. There's a client of ours who bought a Mazda Tenza, and he went to him, and he managed to upgrade the software so to support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So they're called Epic Autos. So I'm sharing their number just down there, so you can give them a call. They're called Epic Autos. They do an amazing job. If you want this, your front, if you want your front console over here to be able to read Android and Apple CarPlay, then definitely you can get in touch with them. So they're called Epic Autos, and their number has been shared down there. So give them a call, and they're going to do that upgrade for you. So they do all kinds of Mazdas. They do a Tenza, they do Demio, they do Mazda 6, all of them. So exactly, yeah. So especially on Mazda 6 and Mazda Tenza and Mazda Demio, and also Axela they do. So that's it. So we are 368.3 kilometers gone, and we have used only 1 bar of fuel from Mombasa. So we are left 396 kilometers worth of fuel. So at 9:21 now we are at Sultan Hamoud. We're just moving through slow traffic. Sultan Hamoud, and how do I know? There, Sultan Hamoud Secondary School. Yeah, I see. So pole too. So this area marks the point whereby cops are normally wako wengi, and it's normally at the 384 kilometer mark or 400 kilometer mark over there. So from this, you just observe lane discipline, because cops are here, na ukishikwa itabidi umejitetea, bro. So that's it. So pole too. We expect by around 11 we will be in Nairobi. We have done so far 373 kilometers, 373.9, so that's 374. We are left with 394 kilometers worth of fuel, exactly, and we have used only 1 bar from Mombasa. How amazing is that? The 1300cc Mazda Demio 2018. Sasa something tells me that this particular car is fitted with the SkyActiv G engine and not the normal SkyActiv. But anyway, we don't know, so we'll do the final review when we get to Upper Hill, Nairobi. So at the 394 kilometer mark, you have cops checking for lane discipline. So we just passed them, and now acha tukimbia kidogo bana. No, we've lost time. So now acha tukimbia kidogo. Yeah, so these are the climbing lanes that I was telling you about. Now when you're climbing a lane, you need to stick the center. Now all vehicles coming down the hill are not allowed to take the center, because slow vehicles are keeping left going up. So faster vehicles are supposed to use the center lane. And you see, as you can see, trailers and cars coming from the opposite side are going down, and those ones going up use the center lane. So climbing lanes are meant to facilitate faster vehicles going left to to use. So that's it. So this is a climbing lane, of course. So if you have a slow vehicle, or if you have an emergency and you're slowing down your speed, then definitely you keep left on the climbing lane. But for us, we definitely keeping center, because we are moving faster kidogo. So this truck also, of course, he's moving faster than other trucks, so definitely he's using the climbing lane. So now you see he's exiting the climbing lane for us, because the road ahead is clear. So now it's my turn. I see. So that's it. So I've been testing the sports mode on this particular car, and it's quite powerful. Well, it's not a turbo, but the sport mode, it lets in more air into the fuel and air mixture, and so more fuel burns and gives the car more power. So it really has some nice powerful sport mode. I engaged it a lot on when I was doing the hills. So I'll just show you in a few about the sport mode. Kilometers later to Mlolongo, 465 kilometers later to Mlolongo. Now today we decided to check the expressway because of that, because of the jam on the other side. Last time I was delivering the XV, I almost missed the 3 p.m. train because of the jam on that other side. So today just decided, you know what, we are going to take the expressway. So it's exactly 11 what? It's 11:16. We are at Mlolongo. We are going to Upper Hill, and so far we have used I think 3 bars, if I'm not wrong. Let me just show you. Let me show you. See there. So we have just used 3 bars. So that's it. And of course we have done 465 kilometers so far, and we are left with 337 kilometers worth of fuel, as you can see over there. So quite okay, okay. I'll be analyzing our total time in a few. So thank you. So 486 kilometers later, we are at Upper Hill, Nairobi. This place is called Labaina Lounge. So we are waiting for a client over here. So we've done 486.9 kilometers and used around 3 bars of fuel. Now let me check the fuel economy. Now the fuel economy for the whole journey overall is let's check. We see 18.7 kilometers per liter. So that is quite amazing. 18.7 kilometers per liter. So from Mombasa to Nairobi, that's our fuel economy over there. So as you can see it. So it has been an amazing review vlog. So follow, subscribe and share. And of course, if you need your car, you can also get in touch with us. Alasiri Motors, 0705 0305 96 Mombasa. Thank you.